All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 24. Now, last week I said I was going to end the Lethal Weapon franchise. And yeah, this is it. This is it right here. Right here. This is the end. The end all be all. Lethal Weapon 4. So yeah, man. Where do we go from here? Where do we start with this review anyway? Well, 1998. A lot of years went by since the third Lethal Weapon film, which was back in '92. Why it takes so long, I don't know. But hey, it's about damn time. I'll tell you that. So yep, Lethal Weapon 4. Danny Glover, Mel Gibson, they coming back. Renee Russo, she came back. Joe Pesci, he came back. And then we had two new additions. One of the hottest comedians, one of the top comedians in that time frame, late 90s, Chris Rock. He comes in, he plays a cop named Detective Lee Butters. And the running gag in this movie is that they kept getting his name wrong, biscuits or burger, whatever. Anything starts with a B that's not Butters, And the other new addition in this movie, well, let's just say this here. America, meet Jet Li. Jet Li, America. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Jet Li, his first American film. And this is it. This is where it all started. Jet Li came in, and I guess you could say an action icon was kind of born, considering the fact that nobody has never heard of this cat in America. Nobody never seen this cat before in America. So, with Jet Li making his American debut in this film, we were in for a treat, and we didn't even know it. So yeah, man. Jet Li comes in, sets the action film world on fire. And yeah, he was the new guy. He was the new face, Stallone and Schwarzenegger, they were pretty much on their way out. Bruce Willis, he was still doing movies, theatrical, and he doing some straight to video stuff, Wesley Snipes, well, Wesley, he was really setting his, he was really starting to turn supernova, because this was the same year that Blade came out. I'll get to that later down the line, though. But yeah, man. Seagal, he was doing things here and there, Next thing you know, you saw him doing straight-to-video films, something that he's been doing ever since. So yeah, man. Jet Li, he was the new face. Yep. So yeah, we had the normal faces, and then we had Chris Rock and Jet Li. All right, so yeah, let's get to what this movie was about. Now this movie, it was about Riggs and Murtaugh getting into it with a Asian triad because the Asian triad was they're basically getting uh, their associates. There were four forefathers. There were four guys in prison. They was gonna buy them out of prison. I'm trying to piece it together. You know, it had a lot to do with money. I know that. Shit, I just saw this movie not before I done this review. I see this movie a bunch of times before, and still couldn't get the whole premise of it together. But a lot to do with money, a lot to do with counterfeiting. Yeah, because this triad, they were cheating out this corrupt Chinese general. So they were putting his money on some counterfeit, and the general, he didn't like that, not too much. But here's another thing, the triad, they were also in touch with this crime boss, this Chinese crime boss that held operations in America named Uncle Benny. So they were getting, they were, getting with him, working with him. Actually, Uncle Benny was working with them, When I say them, it's really Jet Li. He was the big boss of this whole counterfeiting operation. So yeah. Well, anyway, shit. Let's get to the main thing that we all really care about: the action. The action in this movie, man. I tell you, the action in this movie, awesome, awesome. Yes. You saw the previous films. Hey, wait. First of all, if you saw the previous films, then you know that explosions was like one of the main, like I said, main focus. But it's like one of the main things that you were really, really get into. You really like to see. So yeah, first one, they had the house explosion. Second one, that was the toilet explosion. Third one, there was a big building explosion. Oops. And this one, you had the the opening movie, the opening of the movie. There was this guy. I don't know what his plan was, but he was just shooting up stuff. One hand, flamethrower in the other. So Riggs and Murtaugh, they got reports about this disturbance, and they went to check it out. Looking around to see where the hell is he. Yeah, they must be getting more. Boy, Riggs, if you only you knew. So yeah, they see this guy here. Yeah. Hey, who is this Joker? I don't know. It's supposed to be an NRA. I don't know. What do we do with him? Run him over. So, oh my god. So yeah, this guy, completely covered in this armor. And he had this huge valve tank strapped behind him. He used something that thing, something he used for the flamethrower. And so Riggs and Murtaugh, they're trying to stop him by shooting at him. But, the bullets just bounce right off of him. So now they're pretty much barricaded behind their car. This guy's shooting at them. And throughout this whole ordeal, Riggs and Murtaugh, they're trying to come up with a plan on how to stop this guy. So, Murtaugh, he talk about, he'll draw his fire, and Riggs go for cover. Riggs like, honey, I am mine. You got a wife, kids. I got to let us loose here. Well, Raj, he drop a little bomb on him. Yeah, something they're not supposed to tell him. Lorna's pregnant. He's going to be a father. So, Riggs going to be a father? What? A baby. But, here's something that Riggs know that Roger don't. But he got time to. Roger's eldest daughter, Rianne, she is pregnant. Roger's going to be a grandfather. Rianne's what? Rianne can't be pregnant. She's not married. Oh, I don't think she intended to be that way. But yeah. Now that they're finding out some things about each other, well, each other's families, I guess either say, cops coming, backup is coming, and the guy in this huge suit firing at them, flamethrowing at them, and he's firing at them, when he disposes those guys, he turns back to Riggs and Murtaugh and he turns up his music. The fire! Oh! So yeah, he getting his groove on now, So, he's firing at them and he get the machine gun going, Riggs, he comes back and he's firing back at him. So, he just thought something. Until Roger take his clothes off. What the hell for? Before, Flame will see you in your undies. He distract him and distracts me, and that's when you turn. That's when I shoot. Shoot what? The valve of that napalm tank, and then 5 in that tank. Yeah, so Raj, he strips down. Riggs get back out there, firing his gun at him. So yeah. And another thing, flap your arms like a bird. It'll distract the boy. I need him to turn. All right, 1, 2, get going. I don't know it works. That's what they're waiting for. Shoot the bastard. Yeah, Riggs said he gets him. Guy, tank explodes, send him flying. He hits this tanker truck. This gas tanker truck. And so, whole thing just blows there. The tanker truck goes up, goes right down the car. While Riggs and Murtaugh, they get out the way of it. Hey Riggs, you think that thing helped, man? You think it helped? No, I just want to see if you'll do it. Cute shorts, man. So yeah, I tell you. Now that Riggs is in Murtaugh, they're still doing their thing, Those 2 cops, I tell you, those guys, our old friends now. Yeah, one gonna be a pop for the first time, Another one is going to be a grandpa for the first time. So, yep, enjoying life. Next thing you know, they got to deal with these Chinese bad guys, and things just completely go bananas. You know, they get promoted captain in the movie. One of the most painful fucking experiences of the police captain's life when he got to promote these two guys that damage every single thing that they touch. 3 movies in, and yeah. So yeah, you gotta pass them their badges, you know. Oh boy, craziness, all around craziness. And so the all right, listen, let's let me share you a little memory. I remember I think it was a few years back, at least 3 years. Yeah, I think like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, around that time anyway. And I was doing a lot of YouTube searching. What else you do on YouTube but watch videos, right? So I come across this one video. There's a fight scene in Lethal Weapon 4 that involves Riggs Murtaugh, a pregnant Lorna, and then Jet Li's character, Wong Sang Kun, he gets in on it. Well, this particular video, it wasn't it was the fight scene, but it had a little I guess you could say a little twist to it. Yeah, it was I guess it was taped in a theater because you heard theatrical reactions to it. You heard the people just cheering. They are just cheering for this fight. And when Jet Li came in, we saw him for the well, not for the first time in the movie, but we saw him really cut loose in this scene. Man, everybody just went crazy. They just went crazy, Jack. Yeah, second he jumped over the stair railing. Riggs was going for a gun. Jet Li, he jumps over the stair railing, comes right down, traps Riggs between his legs, disarms him, and then he just works him over, boy. I tell you, works him over, whooping his ass. Next thing you know, Raj, he's going for a gun. Riggs going for a gun. Yeah, Lee's character, Wong Sang Kun, he's going for a gun, but he moves his Roger with a kick. He stands right up, and automatically they're in a Mexican standoff. They all pointing guns. Well, yeah. Kun, he's pointing at Riggs. Riggs pointing at Kun. Roger, he's pointing at Kun. Yeah, so they're just standing there looking at each other. Yeah, he looks at Riggs. He looks over at Murtaugh. Yeah, okay, you got me. He drops his gun, but he. No wait. Yeah, he drops his gun. He grabs Riggs' gun, kicks Raj, rips the gun apart, kicks Ridge, and then spin kicks Raj, knocks them both out. Lorna coming in through the kitchen. Yeah, and he kicks her, knocks her out, kicks her in the face, knock her out. And all this is happening. The crowd just went nuts. Craziness. I mean, I'm not down for, videotaping in the movie theater. But I am down for crowd reaction. And, me, I go to movies a lot. Well, I used to go to the movies a lot. But when I check out an action movie in the theater, you know, that crowd reaction, man, nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. Shows that the person really is enjoying this picture. Ain't nothing like it. They're into it. You're into it. This whole community of movie watchers, moviegoers, all sharing one thing. We love this fucking movie, So awesome. So awesome. So yeah, man. Even though I've seen it, I've seen it a whole bunch of times before. It was like the first time I've seen it. Watching that video though. It was real cool though. Yep. But yeah, man, I tell you though, Lethal Weapon 4, this was it. This was it. After this, it was no more Lethal Weapon films. So this was it. This was the last one. Riggs, he found out that he's getting too old for this shit also. So, he's gonna be a father, so he's gonna settle down, finally. Settle the hell down. I tell you, the last scene of the movie, well, one of the last scenes, not the very last scene, but one of the last scenes of the movie, when Rick's kid was born, the kid see his father for the first time. And his father's all banged up. Yeah, kid, you better get used to that. Rick, he sees his kid for the first time, yeah. Black eye, swollen on the other side because, he and Raj, they got into a really, really good fight, a good 2-on-1 slugfest and kickfest with Monk Sen-kun, Jet Li's character. So yeah. Once they got that was a great fight though. I gotta tell you, that was a great fight. You know what? I'm gonna link that fight into the description. I tell you. Yeah. Link that fight description along with the trailer. That was a great fight though. Yes, sir. So yep. Watching Jet Li, for the first time. Seeing him do the things that we had never seen before. Yeah, because dude was fucking fast. Of course, we all know this, Yep. Seeing him for the first time though. And then, me anyway, I was doing my little study up on Jet Li and watching some of his early films. I gotta tell you something. You don't know a Jet Li film until you watch his early work. Check out this movie called The Enforcer. Jet Li's The Enforcer. Okay, check that out. And man, I tell you, wow, awesome. Yeah, that's an oh my god movie, because every time you're gonna see him do something, it's gonna be oh my god. Okay, he's that awesome in that movie. Okay, Jet Li's The Enforcer. Look for that. Look for it. I'm telling you, you don't know Jet Li's movies until you've seen his early work. I'm telling you. You can see the inspiration from Romeo Must Die in that movie. I'll tell you that. Yeah, man. Lethal Weapon 4. Yeah, the last 3 movies, I rated it a perfect 5 out of 5. Well, guess what? Nostalgia might have told me that weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, last week. Nostalgia must have told me that to rate this movie 5 out of 5. But guess what? I'm going to do it again, man. Lethal Weapon 4, another 5 out of 5. It's that awesome, baby. It's that also. Check this shit out, man. I mean, it's too bad I never. Well, hey, at that time in '98, hell, the internet wasn't. It wasn't like this. There was no YouTube in '98. So how the hell? But yeah, for nostalgic reasons, go and watch this movie again, And even if you haven't seen this movie before, why are you watching this review? I mean, come on. Why you watch this review if you have not seen this movie before? I mean, as many times as it's been on TV, I mean, come on. Jesus Christ. So yeah, check this shit out. Check this shit out. So yep, that's my review, and I'm sticking to it. Next week I'm coming back and I'm going to do my very first horror review. And it's going to be on a movie that you had never even seen, never even heard of. And for most of you horror fans out there, if you have seen or heard about this movie, then let me know what you think of it. Let me know in the comments. Next week, anyway. So, yeah. But that's next week. Tonight, I'm going to get out of here. Lethal Weapon, the Lethal Weapon mini-series that I've been doing, it's over. Flintwater, yeah. It's really apple juice. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. Gotta go and do some other things. So, yep. You guys take care, and I'll be back next week. Subscribe right here. Check out the other shit right here. Check out the other Lethal Weapon reviews right here. And I'll see you guys next week. So keep it locked right here. Show off.